Hello, Sagittarius. Welcome. I can't begin to tell you how excited I am to get this reading out. It's been festering and lingering, and I feel like I was supposed to do it in February, but for some reason, February just ended really abruptly, which is great. So let's get started on this crazy journey. You guys have been too hard on yourselves lately, and self-sabotage is something you guys need to look out for when you're doing shadow work and really looking at the depths of who you are. The true value of your spirit and what you bring to the table. There is Hierophant, first card out. There is certain lessons that you need to teach people because certain aspects of your life and certain trials and tribulations are... You go through certain things, certain hard times, in order to be able to help other people through their hard times. So you have to experience this in order to help someone else get through this similar experience or feeling. Yeah, that makes sense. So you become the teacher after you triumph and get the success that you desire and stop beating yourself up. And you have good things coming. You just have to believe it and absorb it and feel it. Page of Cups coming out. There is a lot of offerings coming your way. You want to be emotionally satisfied as well as financially satisfied. Emotional success, financial success. You want them to be even. You need them to be even. If you're not doing something you love, then you do have other issues. Wheel of Fortune. I'm telling you right now, this is your time to prove to yourself that you can overcome anything. You don't need to explain yourself to anybody. You don't need to try to justify the things you've been going through or the way you've been feeling. You have a lot of good things to come. But in order for those things to come your way, you have to stop the negative self-talk and the beating yourself up. I feel it. It's painful. It's something we've all experienced. And that is the worst part, and that's what brings you so down. When you're in your worst times, the worst thing you can do is be mad at yourself for being in your worst time. Does that make sense? Yes. Okay. I have chills today. Talking about certain things, but you have so much good karma and love and abundance coming your way that you can't see it right now. It's like a dirty glass windshield. Like you need to take out the windshield wipers and just clean it off. See clearly what you have coming, because being stuck in the now is not productive And I know you guys only want to be productive, so just start to think good things are happening. Good things are coming my way. You're working your butt off, and you will achieve that. Okay, so here's a decision that you need to make coming up. Pretty tough decision. Hopefully you don't make this decision based off of fear or based off of how other people judge you or see you. The Seven of Cups does have a certain energy coming in where there's a dark shadow trying to... The dark shadow it's probably you, so I'm just going to identify it as you. There's a dark shadow, so talking about shadow work, a part of you that makes decisions or goes with certain things based off of fear or anxiety or feeling depressed or feeling inadequate, not good enough. So try not to make those decisions this month based off of those things, because they're going to be important decisions that are going to bring you this Wheel of Fortune, Lakshmi, luck, and if you believe in luck, or I call it abundance, fruitfulness, whatever it is, make the decision based off of that future rather than the now. And don't be too hard on yourself if certain things aren't working out the way that you wanted them to. Sometimes we need new offerings, and sometimes they're emotional offerings in order to get us to the next stage in life, instead of a financial offering, which may get you a nice car or a beautiful apartment, but emotionally you may feel dead inside. So learning these lessons now and appreciating the good things only brings you more good things, okay? You have such good things coming. You really do. Clarify. Strength. Yeah, Leo card. This came out for the... what reading was it? Scorpio reading. No. I believe. Scorpio or Capricorn reading. I can't remember. After I do a reading, they just like disappear. This is a big theme this month because we have Mercury retrograding Pisces, and then we also have Uranus entering Taurus, which is a huge push on financial success and learning what your strengths are and working off of your strengths, which I think I mentioned in one of the other videos I just did. I have such a bad memory. There is a cool thing that you guys get to do this month with the new moon in Pisces on the 6th. You guys get to decide what this Wheel of Fortune means for you. You get to manifest these things, and you do the work with manifesting. You do the work, and you build yourself up, and you get yourself to the point of opportunity, and then you have to let it go. You have to breathe it out, and you have to say, okay, I worked for this. I did all the footwork. I did what I needed to do, and now I just need to release it to the universe and let it go. And what will be, will be. What is meant to be, will be. And that's a big theme this month. And it kind of was last month a little bit. But working on building your strengths, working on what you want to manifest, and then completely letting it go and surrendering. Like I was talking to my Sagittarius friend the other day, and I reminded her that one of Oprah's stories a long time ago, for those of you that used to watch the Oprah show, the original, she had this beautiful story of really wanting this role in The Color Purple, which I'm sure you guys know and have seen. She wanted it so bad, and she was aching and desiring and scratching and fighting and pushing and wanting and going crazy wanting this part. And she said the minute that she decided to go take a walk and sing I Surrender All, and she gave it up to the universe and said, okay, I did what I need to do, I put it out there, now I surrender. And that is the moment that Steven Spielberg called her for the role. Literally the minute she let it go. And that works with everything. That works with relationships, that works with money, jobs, and the way that you feel about yourself. You know, you can do all this work and you can try and try and try and try and try, and stressing about it's not going to help. I mean, you did what you need to do, so now it's time to set it free and let it go. Letting go is one of the hardest yet most simple things you can do. Okay, Moonchild deck. Let's see what we got here. Sagittarius. Buddy's over there. Hi, buddy. Okay. Page of Wands. Okay, so here we go. So many beautiful opportunities, you guys. Page of Wands and Page of Cups in the same reading. 2 different decks. 2 different offerings. Yet, one is emotional and one is spiritual, communicative, and passionate. Doing something that you love. Being fully well-rounded and happy. Is it too much to ask for? Like, really? Like, is this too much to ask for? Once you get the offering, though, you need to accept it. And you need to accept that you're good enough for it and just let it ride. Anyway, the whole point, I just want to recap here. The Hierophant coming out, having you learn these lessons now is going to be beneficial for you later and for someone else later, because you're going to go through this exact thing that you're going to be able to help someone else later down the line, and that could be a family member or a friend, or a lover. But there's certain lessons that are happening this month that you need to get through and work on breaking down that shadow part of yourself and digging down deep to see where you can find the light. Because you have so much light, you have so much to give, you have things going the way you want them to go, only if you believe it and only if you accept these offerings. And sometimes they're not what you expect them to be. Sometimes they're not the big fancy offering. Sometimes they're not the most socioeconomic, well-rounded looking, fancy opportunity. Sorry, I'm just trying to get words out and they're hard to get out right now. It might not be all about the status. It's more about your emotional happiness, doing what you love, doing what you're passionate about. What are you passionate about? What are your strengths? It's a big theme this month. Don't make decisions based off of fear or anxiety or judgment. Who cares what people think? Who cares? It's not your reality, whatever they think of you. Okay. I love you, Sagittarius, and thank you guys for subscribing to my channel. It helps keep the channel running, helps me keep uploading these videos for free, so thank you guys. And if you want a private reading, my link is down below. You can book directly through there. If you want to follow me on Instagram, it's at Pleiadian Star Goddess Tarot, and I do post on there to win possible free private readings, so look for those posts in the very near future. And I also post like inspirational, fun little things on there too. And I love talking to you guys and communicating with you guys. So we'll be all right. We'll make it through. Love you, Sagittarius.